Hi, I'm Shakunt. I work for Globecast in Asia and I run the operations of Globecast in Asia. I really love mistake and I can very well relate it to my job because that's what I do once I come to the office. I work on several things starting from operations, moving into sales, then of course in terms of products. So in my daily life, that's the thing. When I come to the office, the first thing I do is in terms of operations. We talk through what has been the operations, what are the things that we are working on, the new projects, followed by we start talking about sales strategy, that this customer requires a particular thing, then how it needs to be delivered. By the evening, I transform into a commercial where we have to start talking about how to convert that information into a commercial information, because ultimately the thing that brings money, it is going to be important for us. So you can think of it, it's like a mystique that I have to transform into different forms, and ultimately idea is to deliver something to our customers. Well, everybody is talking about 5G. So certainly 5G is going to be a global changer. It's not only about the technology, most importantly, all the services that will be associated with it. It's a myth that people say that 5G will have a low latency, but you cannot achieve that low latency till the time you have a nearby servers. You can get your content via a video company, a video on your screen, but it won't be possible till the time you have a caching server which is nearby. So 5G is going to change it. For example, we start talking about driverless cars, but again in the driverless cars, until you have a management of the roads for this driverless car where you have a server nearby which can send the signals back to the several drivers and do the traffic management part. So I think 5G is the technology which is heading for kind of a revolution, the way we work, the way we think. This is the word I heard for the first time, but thinking about it, in fact, Globecast has been doing this for the years. In some of the markets, we compete with some of our other competition, you call it, but in the other markets, if they are not present, then we work with them. So this has been the case for a number of years. But in new environment, again, it is going to change. Just like we are talking about in the IT world, there has to be an API. So there cannot be a single thing or single software that can work all together. So software needs to come together in form of an API. Very similar things with us. In today's environment, we see our vendors are also entering into the market. So in some way, they can be a competition. In other way, they can be a cooperation. So in that case, I see that as we are moving forward, this is going to evolve further.